The armed forces of Ukraine continued their attempts to break through Russian defenses in different areas of the front line. These attempts were mostly unsuccessful. They failed to broaden the offensive in the Ternovi-Prodi area. Northeast of it, in the area of Andriivka, at least 30 Ukrainian units of engineering equipment were transferred to restore the crossings on the Inguletes River. The only success of the Ukrainian military was reported on the northern front lines, where they managed to partially take control of the village of Visokopole. Since August 29th, the armed forces of Ukraine have tried to escalate their offensive in the south of the country. So far, Kiev has not achieved significant results on the ground. According to various sources, the losses of the Ukrainian army are estimated to be in the thousands of killed and wounded servicemen and hundreds of destroyed pieces of military equipment. Kiev's decision to launch an offensive on this sector of the front raises many questions from a military point of view, but it has a certain political expediency. Firstly, on the eve of the upcoming winter, the Kiev regime dramatically needs more financial assistance from the West. Demonstrative military activity in the south of the country is nothing more than a justification for the need to continue supporting Ukraine by the economically weakened West. Secondly, Kiev seeks to prevent the referendums in the Kherson and Zaporozhye regions which intend to become a part of the Russian Federation. The local authorities have declared their almost complete readiness to hold votes in early September. Kiev has fulfilled both of these tasks. For example, the European Commission has signed an agreement to provide an additional 500 million euros to the Kiev regime. In their offensive operations, the General Staff of Ukraine used its most combat-ready units, which were thrown into attacks again and again despite numerous losses. To continue military operations, Kiev needs at least an additional 8,000 trained and well-motivated soldiers to be deployed on the southern front lines. In the current situation, these forces can only be obtained from the ranks of foreign military personnel. In turn, the Russian side, conducting successful defensive actions, concentrates fresh forces in the operational depth of defense. In recent days, hundreds of units of heavy military equipment have been spotted on their way to the Kherson region, moving through the Crimea. At the same time, on the 6th of September, the Ukrainian armed forces launched another large-scale offensive operation near Balaklia, Kharkiv region in the east of the country, aiming to encircle the Izium grouping of Russians. A significant concentration of Ukrainian troops in this area was reported days ago. In the coming hours, it will become clear whether the Russian command used the available information or whether it came as a surprise to Moscow. The offensive began on a day when Russian President Putin and Defense Minister Shoigu were in the Russian Far East, where the Vostok 2022 military exercises had begun.